welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is the earnings special edition where our focus is on NHPC, which announced their Q4 earnings on 17th of May. And we did see a dip as far as the top line is concerned by about 7% at 1888 crore rupees. There was also a decline in the bottom line as well of about 18.1% year on year to 549.8 crores. The EBITDA was softer by 1.4% at 885 crore rupees for the fourth quarter. And when we talk about the kind of margins that they have come in, they've in fact come in as an improved figure of 47% versus 44.3 odd percent. Now NHPC stock performance also, viewers, the market has been noteworthy. We've actually seen the last 1 week return about 5 odd percent, but the last 6 months is something that the stock has nearly doubled investors' money, with the stock having run up about 90 odd percent in the last 6 months. Now to detail for us the quarterly earnings, insights as well as the outlook going forward is now the top management of the company joining in. Mr. R.P. Goyal is with us. He's the CMD of NHPC. Warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion. First up, could you reason out for us and our viewers, sir, the key factors behind the drop in the top line and the bottom line? Is it just a one-off, and how do you see the outlook?
Good morning. Thank you for giving opportunity to me. Main reason for decrease in the profit or revenue is on account of lower generation, and reasons for lower generation are main reasons are 2-3. In Tista region, as you know, we have faced a devastated flood in October 2023, which impacted generation of our Tista 5 power station and TLDP 3 and TLDP 4 power stations. And in addition to this, in Himachal Pradesh, we have faced a higher monsoon in August 23, which impacted our generation in respect of Parbati 3 and Chamera 3, and to some extent Chamera 2 also. Further, there is overall shortage of water in all the regions, which has also impacted the generation, and this is the main reason.
Okay, sir, understood. But sir, going forward also, above normal monsoon prediction and the conditions that are prevalent right now, do you see even the impact coming in on say Q1 and Q2, sir?
All the power systems have been maintained very well, and we expect that current year's generation will be better than last year, and we are expecting a good monsoon also.
Okay, so for FY25, sir, what can be the kind of growth that we can expect on the top line and on the operational figures too?
Since our new power capacity is being commissioned in the fag end of this financial year, which consists partly to 800 megawatt, which we expect in December 24. 3 units of our Subansiri lower project, which will commission in March 25 only, and 400 megawatt in solar sphere. But financial benefit will be available in next financial year only. That's why our top line and bottom line for FY24-25 will remain in the same range as it was in the 23-24.
Understood. So, sir, power generation, what can we expect in FY25 versus FY24? Could you give us that clarity?
Power generation, our design is to 24,000 plus million units. So we are expecting that it will be in the around our design energy only.
Okay, and what is the kind of power generation mix you are looking at? How much from hydro, how much from solar, since you've just forayed in solar as well, and overall picture?
Basically, we are a hydro generating company, and our 98% of total generation is coming from hydro only. Only percent is coming from solar or wind. So this will be the mix of generation.
This is what you expect going forward from here. Understood, sir. So since you're talking about both Subansiri and Parbati 2 commissioning, where is the execution at currently, and by when do we expect that, sir?
We are expecting all 4 units of Parbati 2 in December 24. All activities have been completed except lining of 2 kilometers of our tunnel. That's why all the machines will come at a time. And
right, sir. Okay, got that.
Next year.
Yes, sir. Sir, I lost your audio in between. Could you repeat yourself, sir?
In case of Power 2, all the 4 units will be commissioned in December 24 at a time. And
Did,
in of Subansiri, 3 units are expected in March 25, and balance 5 units will be commissioned one by one by May 26.
Okay, sir. So, sir, since by the end of December, Parbati 2 will be fully commissioned, from the Jan to March of next quarter onwards, what kind of an, see we can see an improvement on the book, sir?
Revenue will be around 300 crore for the quarter, last quarter of FY25, and bottom line will be marginally increased by around 50 crore to 80 crore. 50 to 80.
Okay. Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Sir, as far as the solar projects are concerned, which you have recently forayed into, can you tell us what is the current picture at, and where do you see this growing to?
We are working on around 1400 megawatt of solar capacity, which is 1000 under CPC scheme, and 400 megawatt is on other projects. So we are expecting commissioning of 400 megawatt in current financial year and balance in next financial year. In addition to that, we are working on around 2000 megawatt capacity in solar sphere, which will be coming in next financial year thereafter.
Understood that, sir. So, how about the kind of details that you have done on the MOU with Norway to explore key areas of cooperation in solar energy and technology? How big a tie-up could that prove to be for you?
We have just entered in an MOU with the solar Ocean Sun of Norwegian company, and we will explore the new technology for execution of our upcoming floating solar projects in case of Odisha on Rangali River and in Kerala 50 megawatt project. And so we will work together, and details will be mutually agreed.
Okay, understood that, sir. So, as far as your long-term projections are concerned, over the next 3 to 5 years, what can we expect from you? Because the power demand is peaking at record high levels, sir. And of course, there is a greater focus of the government also on the renewable energy front. Over the next 3 to 5 years, what is your long-term target in terms of, generation capacity and your own internal revenue targets?
Our present installed capacity is 7,100 megawatt around, and we are expecting that all ongoing construction projects will be commissioned by end of FY27-28. So
Okay.
our capacity will be around double by that time, and similarly our top line will be double. Our top line will be double, and our bottom line will be around 7,500 crore by end of FY27-28. And
Okay, sir.
that is biggest hydro project of country, Dibang, that will be commissioned by FY31-32.
Okay, okay, understood, sir. So that's as far as the long-term targets are concerned. What kind of, capex would you have to do, and how are you looking at fundraising for all these projects, sir?
Our current year's capex is around 11,500 crore, and out of that, majority of the portion will from loan part, because we have already infused equity part. So there is no issue of cash availability for funding our ongoing construction projects. And for next 7 to 8 years also, our capex in the range of 12,000 crore to 30,000 crore, and there will also not be an issue for funding equity part.
And what will be your debt to equity ratio, sir, and where is it at right now going forward?
Uh, as of now, debt equity ratio is 0.84 only, and we are funding our hydro projects in the ratio of 70-30. 70 is debt and 30 is equity, and
Okay.
we are funding in 80-20 ratio.
Okay, understood that, sir. Well, thank you so much, sir, for sharing all these wonderful insights with all our viewers from the quarterly earnings as well as an outlook going forward. All the very best to you, sir, for the upcoming quarters as well. Well, maybe, of course, for the next few quarters, there could be a subdued move, but when as and when you've talked about your FY26, FY27 and FY28 kind of expansion plans come into force, that's when we will be seeing, total action coming in on the stock as well. Brilliant move, sir, on the stock. So congratulations on that front as well too. Thank you so much. All right, viewers, we will wrap it up at that with the special conversation coming through with NHPC. You did hear the management on the key reasons they've talked about on the earnings factor, which has seen a dip. There could be some more move as far as subdued move is concerned on both the top line and bottom line for FY25, but they only expect the end of FY25 and 26 to really see the commissioning of their projects to really come through, and that's when they actually hope for FY27, FY28 they will be able to double the generation capacity and double the top line and even have a profit of 7,500 odd crore rupees as well. So that's the kind of projections that the management has really given in, and India's biggest hydropower plant that he's talked about will only start by FY30-31. So there is a lot more that's really going to be taking place over the next 5 years or as far as NHPC is concerned. So we'll continue to keep an eye out on this stock as well. Meanwhile, we wrap it up at that, but do stay tuned on to Business Today Television as we continue to get you earnings insights from the top managements of the companies that are reporting their earnings, as well as the daily calls that will be coming in at 12 noon, which answers your stock specific queries. So don't miss out on logging on that time.
Where you see your company participating in this surge that we are going to see, which segment for you, will it be freight or passenger or a combination of both that will be primary drivers for your company in the period